In this video, we are going to talk about how to prepare your images in case we ever want to print them out and put them up in the hall. So the first thing that we need to do is add a little white bar at the bottom of your picture. And you do that by using the cropping tool. So the cropping tool is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tools down on the toolbox. So select that. And you will see that this border appears around your picture. What I'd like you to do is to pull down the bottom just about what looks like, I don't know, 1/10 of your picture. And that will form a white bar at the bottom. When you're done doing that, press enter. The next thing I'd like you to do is write in your name. So we want to use the type tool, and that's towards the bottom of the toolbox. So it's right here. So click on the type tool, and before you even start typing, I want you to do a couple things up on the option bar. The first thing is to change the font to Century Gothic. So change the font to Century Gothic. There we are. So that we're all using the right font, the same font. Leave this as regular, and for right now, leave this at 12 points, but we may need to change that. We might even need to change it a lot. Leave this at sharp, but I would like you to change the alignment to this third option, which is right align. And this box should be black. At this point, you go down here right below the picture in the corner and click. And I can already tell that this will be too small. So I'm going to change the font maybe to like 30. And I will start typing a name. So you will be typing your own name and then what class you're in. So I'm just going to use Bill Smith. And then press enter, and then photo 1 if you're in photo 1, photo 2 if you're in photo 2, photo 3 or photo portfolio if you're in those classes. If you need to move it, I see that mine is not lined up. I go up to the move tool, which is at the top of the toolbox, and move it down here. And it should be about this size. I can tell right now that it's kind of like snapping to a grid. And I kind of don't like it all the way up to the top and side. So I want to go up to view, and where it says snap, I want that unchecked. So I'm going to click on that. So now if we go to view again, you'll see snap is not checked. And now I can move this wherever I want. It's not snapping to a grid. So I want it to be just a little bit under and a little bit in. So it's right there. So again, we are taking a picture. We're using the crop tool to drag down and add a white bar. Then we're using the type tool, and we're making sure it's Century Gothic, regular. Start out maybe with 30 points. You might have to do higher or lower depending on how big your picture is. Make sure it's right aligned and that it's black text. And you may need to make sure that snap is not checked. And then start typing and then use the move tool to change it if you need to. If you have any questions,